So yet again, we have no idea what the thumbnail is going to randomly select itself as. But I am currently on my iPhone using the Hotspot, and I am at a caribou that's playing music on my Airpods. And I'm wondering if this can work for content, and what better way than to actually record it. And I don't know if people are going to catch on to what I'm doing, where I'm probably burying a lot of really good content under really, really bad titles. But this is still practice for me. It's still practice of getting up this morning, and instead of feeling like I had to do my morning a certain way, like I usually do morning pages, I haven't written my morning pages, and it's now 12:40 p.m. But I'm so much more satisfied today because I actually generated and created stuff this morning and like laid out the path for myself, but did it really without a lot of cognitive lift. Like it was very much more intuitively led because here I am prompting Claude and having this dialogue where I'm like seeing what Claude puts out and I'm going, yeah, that works and that doesn't work, which is my skill set. I don't know if it's, if it's a projector skill set, so it's like 20% of the population has it, or if you might too, or if you even know your human design. But I've figured out why this time feels so ripe for me. Like on the walk here, I recorded some pieces of content as well, and I've sat here trying to figure out for, 5, 6 years, how am I going to make a difference in the world that matters to me while not working my ass off to the point of exhaustion, while staying aligned to what I've learned and what I believe to be true, like while being able to hang out with my wife when she's available, like while being able to afford going on vacations or trips. Like I want to go to Sequoia, I want to go to Canada in July and check out, like BC, and I want to live in Seattle, which I've wanted to do for like 3 or 4 years now. And all of that is going to require me to relax as well as face a lot of things that I haven't faced before. Actually, that's not true. Like we've faced the money stuff before, but I feel like doing it kind of by yourself is far less fun and beneficial to humanity than trying to figure out how to share it, right? And learning about the mechanics of storytelling. Because we all know that when you're really into something, like, and I can be really into stuff, um, it's easy to transfer that enthusiasm in person, but then how do you scale that in language? Like, how do you deliver the things that you know to be absolutely vital for people to integrate in a way that actually lands for them? And it explains why, like, for so long in my life, like, I, I, I honestly like was jealous. I'd be jealous when someone could like hold some, a crowd's attention for forever. But I would also be kind of miffed because I'm like, here you're holding everyone's attention, but you're telling them this horrible story where like, there's all this extra drama that didn't need to happen, because you kind of have to manufacture some drama when you're telling like a story in the traditional way. But I feel like the daily drama of like having been in a place where you want to create a better life for yourself, but instead of doing so, you pick a fight with your wife. Like, and the fact that Tina and I have recorded a lot of these interactions, and we're in this place where we are figuring out like what does it look like to have a really authentically honest podcast about the things that go into making a 13 plus year long relationship work without it being overly boring, and without, and maybe that's the impossible part, like people will judge you, but I feel like the thing that is judged is more like when you have a fight, you mention just the fight, but you don't mention like all the golden nuggets that come out of having learned to fight productively, or at least most of the time it's productive, and like figuring out how to make light with that instead of just be like, oh, we fought, it's horrible, and if we fight, it means that this relationship isn't working, because we all know that that's not true. There are so many people that have broken up after like never fighting with their significant other. Um, I've never done that, so I don't understand. I guess that's not true. I knew some relationships weren't going to work early on, but I mean, like in the case of like when people are together for a ridiculously long time and they've never fought, and then they break up. Like I don't get it yet. I'm not meaning to judge. If that's you, like hit me up. I want to know. I want to know what that's. I don't know. I don't want that in my life per se, but I'm curious, as I always am, about things that I don't understand. So I think that's enough to figure out if, tethering off of my phone as well as using AirPods in a loud, noisy cafe is going to work for content or not. Learning.